y'all, how you doing? What's poppin', what's good? We are going to be doing the Q&A, finally, the 10K Q&A. So of course, without going into anything, I want to thank you guys so very much for 10K on this channel. I didn't think we could do it, but we did it. God did. It's like, no, let me stop. All right, I officially have 3 channels with over 10,000 subscribers. That's incredible. That's amazing. That means you guys love me, okay? You fuck me, you feel me? So we're gonna be doing a facial while I answer some Q&A questions from you guys. If you guys are like, what? Q&A? I want to ask a question. Well, listen, you got to follow me on Instagram because that's usually where I ask first. Okay, shout outs to all of you guys on Instagram that already submitted your questions. You guys are not in Discord. I already asked the Discord, but the private Discord, okay? You guys are like, what private Discord? For those of you guys who are on Patreon, okay, shout out to the patrons. Okay, so people on Patreon were the first ones I got to ask. And then, of course, I went to Instagram. And then, of course, YouTube. I did post it on my community tab. And a lot of you guys did respond as well. So we're gonna be doing my face routine. This is probably like my 6th one, and to be honest with you, this is probably gonna be one of the most intricate ones that I've done, and probably a little bit different from all of my other ones because my skin is actually not doing well. You guys are probably looking at me like, girl, your skin is flawless. Fuck is you talking about? Listen, it's not up to my standard. If you guys look closely, you guys are probably looking at my face like, bitch, what are you talking about? So I've been developing, well, I've always had eczema on my face, but you could never tell because like, I'm the type of person when I have like either like psoriasis or eczema type of flare-ups, they disappear when they're not flared up. Like if I'm not itching it or when it heals, there's no traces of it, thank God. But on my face, like when my face is dry or if like it's not properly moisturized, you will see the marks. So lately on my cheeks, you can see a lot of the times, like my face will start turning black and shit. Like you'll see the marks. Like I have eczema patches on my cheeks, and then here gets very, very dry. Like my T-zone gets extremely dry. It will start peeling all over here, and I'm like, oh no bueno. I gotta start doing my face routine weekly again. No, I can't be out here looking like a snake. Okay, I'm out here peeling. Okay, this is not. So essentially, we're gonna go through the products real quick. Now, this video is not sponsored, but I am an affiliate for the company Foy Skincare. I did talk about them before in one of my story times for 12 days of story time. Foy Skincare is my go-to, especially because I'm way more active these days. Foy Skincare is really amazing for those of you guys who sweat a lot, and I think that's what's happening to my skin. Okay, I feel like since I move around so damn much and I'm sweating literally at least 4 to 7 times every day practically, because I'm in the gym for Zumba as a Zumba instructor, and then I'm a dance teacher. I work with children and I do choreography. It's like, since I'm constantly sweating, the regular products that I use on my skin is just not cutting it anymore. Like my skin is like, girl, you got a lot of clogged pores, a lot of sweat in there. Okay, so Foy Skincare, it's lit, okay, because it literally takes all that into consideration and it clears your face without drying it out. So I've been using this for about a month or so now, and y'all, love it. Love it. I also have the mask and I have the face oil that we are going to be using in this video. This is part of my routine most of the time when I go to the gym, as well as my weekly routine, because y'all, bro, I did this shit last week and the week before, and I'm already seeing improvements because y'all, it's insane. As soon as water touches my face, 30 seconds later, it will start to peel. I hope it doesn't happen in this video because that's gonna be embarrassing. It didn't happen this morning, so I think it's really getting better. And again, you guys are probably looking like, bitch, your face is flawless. Stop complaining. People have worse skin. I don't give a fuck. I ain't used to that. I never had a pimple breakout. Listen, I don't care. I'm privileged. And you know how privileged people get when the privilege gets taken away. White people, sorry. So I have the Detox Me Free mask, and I also have the I Am Love Deep Illuminating Oil. This I use literally daily. When it comes to the mask, I use the mask mainly weekly or when I need it. This is a very, very serious. If you have sensitive skin, I don't recommend it. I'm gonna tell you this right now, I don't recommend it. But if you need something that's really gonna take everything out your skin, this is for you. As far as the face wash, I predominantly use it after the gym, after choreography, after dance class. This right here, the truth. It's like lotiony, but it's like a little scrubby, but it's like, it's nice. It's a luxurious experience using this. So if you guys want to try Foy skincare, definitely head down to the links in the description and or the pinned comment. And of course, use my code THEMEL for a generous discount. Okay, Yvana got to pay her bills. And most importantly, I want to make sure that you guys have the proper skincare, because all of us are not the same when it comes to skin. Whether you have acne, you have clear skin, you move around a lot, whatever the case may be, you may just be coming into your adolescence, you need to have the proper skincare. Okay, so just trying to put y'all on. I love me some Foy. I already kind of need some more. All right, guys, so first things first, I gotta put these things up because, yeah, they're gonna get in the way, obviously. So we're gonna answer the first question, okay? So we got Prod T.A. Mara, or practically Prod Tamara. And she says, what do you think it would be like having a twin? I have a twin sister and we never get to ask that question. I was supposed to have a twin, right? But allegedly I ate her in the womb, or him in the womb. And, or to be honest, my theory is since some people tried to kill me in the womb, if you guys don't know about that. I don't know if I'll ever bring that story to YouTube, to be honest, but I did talk about it on my Patreon. But anyways, since certain persons tried to kill me, I feel like maybe that probably killed the child because they tried to kill me via voodoo, okay? But I'm still here. I was a strong fetus too. I don't feel like I ate my twin, okay? My mom always laughs about it. She always makes jokes about it, like, you see, you were always selfish. You even ate your twin sibling. And I'm like, are we gonna forget the fact that they tried to kill me? Like, maybe that's what killed this other twin. But anyhow, having a twin I feel like would be cool, but I never wanted one. I always say it, and that's why my mom and my dad, well, mainly my mom, be coming at me, because I just be like, I don't need any siblings. I never wanted any siblings. So having a twin, for what? I think it'd be cool. Maybe if I had one, I'd actually appreciate having one. I'd actually care. But to be quite honest with you, for what? Hey, I know a lot of people probably answer that question like, yo, it'd be lit. They probably, you know, go to work, but I don't want to go to work. You know, they probably, no, I didn't need another me. And that's probably just thinking about how I grew up. And it's crazy because I realized that because I had such traumatic things happen to me, I forgot a lot of these things. But in talking to a lot of people lately, because one of my main things for this year is I want to like literally reconnect with a lot of people that I stopped talking to, or just don't talk to as much. I want to like literally reconnect with a lot of people, go see them, you know, go out to dinners more, things like that. I've been triggered a lot. Like a lot of things that they said really like brought back memories, and I'm like, oh my god, I probably forgot all of this shit because it was extremely traumatic. So it's just like, damn, if I can't remember a lot of shit, like my elementary and middle school days are a blurred me. So I'm like, if I can't remember a lot of this shit, I wouldn't want somebody else to go through that stuff too. So to be quite honest with you, yeah, no, I don't think I'd want one, but I think it'd probably be interesting to have one. So we're gonna start with warm water, and we're gonna start with the Frey skincare. I don't know why it took so long for this water to get warm. It was ice cold. So I used to have 2 scrubber things, but they seem to have gone missing. I just peeped that actually this morning. Very strange shit. But anywho, whatever. Before we get to the next question, if you guys are wondering other face washes, this is one that I love. It's one of my staple products. I get this from CVS. It's kind of pricey though. It's $10, but it's not as pricey as this. This is extremely pricey, but definitely worth it. But this is usually my daily cleanser. But the one that I've been using lately is actually from Dollar Tree, and it is Pond's Pure Detox. I'm very sure this is not a regular Dollar Tree product, but Dollar Tree's been carrying it lately. This is the black one. I haven't even used the black one yet. I use the blue one on a regular basis. I love Pond's face wash because it really does clear the dirt out of your face. So if you want something really, really cheap and effective, go get this from your local Dollar Tree to now. Okay, I promise you, you will not forget it. It's literally the best thing ever. I've been dying to try this. I would try it right now because we are, you know what, let me try it right now. Because I'm going to be washing my face twice. I'm mainly going to be using this to get all of the sweat and gunk that is accumulated on my face this week. And then we're going to detox with this. So we have Purify and then we have Detox. So we're going to try that one today. But I have the blue one. I'm sure you guys know what it looks like. It's in the shower outfit, like climbing the shower and doing all that. So yeah, I don't have the little scrubber thing, but usually I use like the scrubber thing, not the electric ones, because I feel like the electric ones, like every single time I have those things, they don't like me. They break. Okay, it don't matter how expensive, how cheap, they break. Okay, so that's very annoying. I don't think I got time for that. The next question is from the Designs. Shout outs to you, girl. I love you. We be texting all the time. That's one of my supporters that's been with me from day one, and yes, we text. I have a really tight bond with a good few of my supporters. So shout outs to you, Mani. I know this question is from you. Have you been able to tap into the creative parts of you that got downplayed? Yes! As you see, I've been posting dance videos on the gram. You feel me? I'm releasing music this year. You feel me? But I will say, I'm still not 100% as confident as I can be. Because like, as soon as the camera comes on, it's like, I freeze. You know, like I'll turn on the camera to film a reel. When it comes to the camera, I'm terrified because like, oh my God, this is going on the internet. Put me on a stage, I'll kill it. I don't know why, because a lot of people are completely the opposite, right? Like a lot of people in the comforts of their home, in private, when there's not too many people, they could do anything. For me, I'm the opposite. Put me in front of an audience, put me in front of one person, I am killing it, okay? Put me in front of the camera, I'm like, like it doesn't really make sense to me. I'm really working on it. It's gotten loads better. And when it comes to dancing, I enjoy it a lot more than I do singing, and I'm way more confident in my dancing than I am with singing. As you guys see, I still haven't dropped the cover, but I'm promoting a song. I need to stop that shit. I need to really stop it because I was a singer before I was ever a dancer. Bro, even this whole time, I've been commissioned to do hella music work and no one's heard it. So that's a loaded question. It's a yes and a no. You know, it's a yes and a no because it's like I have. Oh man, this shit smells good. I have, but at the same time, it's like I could do better. And now that I'm like releasing music, I'm like, oh, I have to call myself an artist. Like I went to the studio session to record my song, and my producer was like, oh yeah, this is the artist, and I was like, that's another thing added to my title. I'm an artist. I was fine adding dancer, influencer, social media strategist, but then artist, MC host, I forgot that one. You know, but then you put artist, it's like, I really have to work on it. I'm gonna drop a cover though. That was one of my goals for this week, but I intentionally forgot it, you know? And you also asked, where do you see this channel being in 5 years? Hopefully at least 200K. Shit, I don't know, 5 years though? I don't know, at least 200. I don't know, probably more, definitely way more. Because I grew this one pretty fast. I could have grew it a lot faster, but I definitely took a lot of breaks on this channel. My bad, y'all. This one's funny. Cartoon Trash 314. Does your cuz know he not moving in the new apartment? He better know. I gave him till March 1st to move the fuck out. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the previous videos on this channel, okay? The family sagas never stop. Fave traditional food, delete colle avec turkey or fried sweet bonon, okay? Fried sweet bonon with either hot dogs or griot, which is fried pork. Oh my God. Diri colle is basically brown rice with red beans. Yeah, I'm a basic bitch. And what about it though? That last question was from Lady Boss Monica 2003. Next question is from Corrine Lizzie Beth, and she said, what made you want to get locks? Okay, so weird enough, of all the things in my life, there's few things that I can say I felt like I had a calling to get. Locks is one of them, right? So I felt called to get locks years ago. I started it and I quit, okay? Because I couldn't get through the ugly phase, okay? I was very vain. And I just started my YouTube channel. I didn't want to get on camera with like little roachy locks. Like, no. Now I wouldn't give a fuck because now I know I could wrap my hair. Also, I know you can braid locks, but see, I was very, very ignorant. I didn't do any research. I just went into it. And I also had a friend at the time that did her locks at the same time as me. Funny enough, her shit is dripping now. My locks are low-key almost the same length as hers, and she started a lot longer than me. But anyways, the point is, it was like a calling, but the first time, like, I just couldn't go through with it. But it was one of those things where it was like, I always wanted them. Like, every time I would see women with locks, or just anyone with locks in general, I'd be like, oh my God, like, I want them so bad. And every time I would have, you know, visuals of myself, like if it was like me seeing myself in the next 5 years, me seeing myself in the next 10 years, me having kids, me being with my, you know, future partner that I manifest or something, I would have locks and glasses, which I do have glasses that I don't wear, but I do wear glasses, guys. I have astigmatism in one of my eyes, and I'm supposed to be wearing glasses every single time I'm on a computer for longer periods of time, but I don't do that because I don't fucking listen, right? There's no reason why every single time I visualize myself have locks, and they weren't braids, they're locks, you know. So eventually, you know, I would meditate when, you know, ADHD would allow me, and all those times, it's interesting because I legit would like be like, I don't want to do this because I'm gonna be ugly. I'm gonna be so ugly. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Because at the time I did it, we was in quarantine. Nobody going nowhere. Nobody doing nothing. All I'm doing is filming. Fuck it. It was perfect time. So I just went ahead and did it. So to be honest, short answer, I felt a calling to do it. I've always wanted to do it. It was very, very beautiful to me, and most importantly, I feel way more connected to everything around me by having them. Like when I do get braids, or when I was wearing wigs and when I was wearing like head wraps over them, it just didn't feel the same. I'm not even gonna lie. Like even now, I sometimes I'm like, oh damn, it'd be nice to wear a wig, but I have no desire. I have absolutely no desire to wear a wig. I have absolutely no desire to cut it off. Just for the fuck of it, shit, for the content. I want to comb out one of my locks just to see how long my natural hair would be. But it's like, I have no desire besides the fact that I'm a content whore. But it's like, to be quite honest, I have no desire. YouTube was something I felt called to do. Took me a long time to answer the call, but felt called to do. Like there's a couple things I felt called to do, and you know, just went for it. Next one, S3B __. Favorite Netflix shows because I don't know what else to watch. To be honest with you, I have lots. So if I don't say it, you know what, we're gonna put the list right here on the screen. I'm gonna have to give them to my editor so she can put them on the screen because Jesus Christ, I have so many. Me and my man, listen, I have a hard time not sitting down, okay? I love to freaking work, but the only time I do sit down and relax and watch Netflix is with my bae, and we do that every weekend. So we watch series 4 days. My favorite Netflix series of all time is Last Kingdom. Absolutely loved it. Followed by The Umbrella Academy. Can't wait for the new season. That's a really good one. Lucifer, me and my man enjoyed that so much, but the last season, lacking, was not the best. Of course, Stranger Things is up there. We cannot wait, okay, for, I think, is it the rest of the newest season? I think that's what's supposed to be coming out. Of course. What's that series with the girl that was playing, chess? Something, y'all know what I'm talking about. That was a very good one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Queen's Gambit. I loved it. Oh my God, I loved it. Okay, Wentworth, really good. Even though that's technically an Australian show, it's not really a Netflix show. Some of these might not really be Netflix shows. Like Lucifer's technically not a Netflix show. It became a Netflix show later when it got dropped from the network. But they're on Netflix, okay? So it all counts. Rojo's pretty good too. Just watched the last season. Like, listen, I'm gonna put all my favorite shows right here, okay? Because it's like, there is so much. There is so much. Like, I'm just like, it's too many shows, okay? So now we're moving on to a scrub. Now, this is something I never had, okay, in any of my routine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But since my face is peeling, we need to exfoliate. If you guys are on Flip, I'm actually on Flip, even though I haven't really posted anything. I only posted one thing. I got this from Flip, and I like this a lot. This is the Naven Drive Me Cocoa XO Co-Life. You're supposed to use this at least 2 to 4 times a week. I do about 2 because I do have combination skin. This shit right here, elite. Okay, like elite. Women don't peel away. I like it a lot, my friends, okay? So I don't put too much because, again, I'm only, you know, using it twice a week, and plus this shit really does exfoliate. And on top of that, I do have like combination skin, and I do have like sensitive skin. So, and it's crazy because like when I first used this, I was like, it's not even exfoliating it just felt like barely. Like I was like, there's nothing in here. But then when I kept rubbing it, I was like, oh, let me relax. My face hurt. Ow. So it smells really nice. Like it has a nice like minty smell. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a minty but like luxurious mint. Like mint that like you get when you about to buy a Mercedes. But no, it smells really nice. It smells gorgeous. And honestly, I would buy this. And it's crazy, apparently this is like the full size of it. I don't understand. This needs to be bigger. I'll pay whatever for this. Like I really like it. Now when it comes to face scrubs, usually the face scrub that I use is from Caribou. If you guys have been following me for a while, you would know Caribou. We here with it, okay? We are here with it. Been using them for years. I love their products. However, usually I use their face scrub last, so I don't really use these type of face scrubs. And the reason I use theirs last is because theirs is more of a face scrub that is like moisturizing, okay? Like they have a moisturizing face scrub, so it's not usually a face scrub that you would want to use for like, you know, actually like getting the dead skin off. You kind of use it after as like a face polish. That's what that shit should be called, a face polish. Because I'm like, this is a face scrub. Hey, I don't know, okay? So we're about to do the mask next. Let's rinse this off. And while we do that, let us read the next question. Next question is from Queenie Asine 20. And the question is 2 in 1. 2 completely different ones, by the way. And it says, how is your binge eating? So it's actually really great. Probably, am I medicated for that? I'm not medicated. Oh, duh, yes I am. So my binge eating medication is technically also my bipolar medication. So my bipolar medication doubles as 2 things, just like my anxiety medication doubles as 2 things, but I haven't even been taking my anxiety medication. It's probably why my allergies are so freaking trash. But the thing is, I'm not necessarily allowed to take my anxiety medication unless I absolutely have to. So it's like, unless I'm about to like die of an anxiety attack, like I really can't take it. So it's like my allergies are so horrible. Like I have horrible like winter allergies, y'all. It's so depressing. Anyhow, the medication I take for my bipolar disorder curbs my appetite really like bad. Like it's to the point where sometimes I don't even remember to eat. Like I do not get hungry. The only time I have hunger signals is literally like probably when I wake up. But other than that, I can probably go the whole day without eating. Most of the time I only eat 2 times a day, and that's actually really problematic because you all know that sometimes your body goes into starvation mode and it will just hold on to fat, and then you end up gaining weight or just staying stagnant because of that. And since I'm very active, I go to the gym and I'm a dance teacher and all of that, I'm supposed to be eating way more calories. So like sometimes I have to force feed myself. But in terms of like binge eating, like snacking and doing all that shit that I used to, rarely ever do that. In the past 6 months, I can count on one hand how many times I've had a binge episode. It's probably been 3 that I can remember. So it's incredible. Like my binge eating is so amazing. Like I'm so happy about it because it's like, oh my goodness, it was to the point where I was thinking about going to a nutritionist and they were recommending me to a nutritionist, and they were like, you probably have body dysmorphia. It's fucking ridiculous. I did a video about that. They still think I might have it, but I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing shit. I did try though. I did try to go get the nutritionist, but what happened was the bitch that I tried to get had her shit listed as she's a nutritionist, but then when I sat here and waited a whole month for her appointment, I tried to go in and they was talking about, oh, she's not a nutritionist. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit on the website then, ho? Piss me off. Anyways, next question is, why didn't you get along with your mother growing up or something like that? It says, yeah, why didn't you get along with your mom when you were younger? This was probably a video that I could do in terms of like mother-daughter relationships and why I didn't like my Haitian mother. That could honestly be a video. But long story short, this is the thing, right? I feel like a lot of people have like problems with their mother growing up, like especially young girls, right? But the thing is, my mom and I had issues because I didn't like the way my father treated her, and I didn't like the fact that she took it. To this day, that's the only issue I have with her. I don't like a weak bitch. Did I just call my mom a weak bitch? Said it to her face too. One thing about me, you know I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I don't like that shit. And it annoys me because I'm like, I feel like, and that was a video I was planning to do today, but I was just like, I just don't feel like doing it. Why I wanted my parents to get a divorce at like 9. I feel like staying for the kids is stupid. I feel like if you're not happy, your kids are not gonna be happy. There's absolutely no way you can effectively raise kids if you're miserable. And this is the thing, a lot of people are like, well, you turned out fine. I'm like, yes, but not without trauma, not without mental illness, not without a whole bunch of trials and tribulations because of my parents being ain't shit. Better yet, my parents not being parents. I had to raise myself. I had to raise them. You know, and it's like, I blame that on my mom because my mother had a choice. Like many women in this fine country do, which is to be single mothers. You guys are like, oh, well, being a single mother is hard, blah, blah, blah. You know, only one income. I don't know why this shit is not coming off. Like, you know, being a single mother is hard, blah, blah. My mother has made legitimately the whole household income for most of my life, so it's not even the income. My dad, there ain't no romanticism, whatever going on there, so it's not that. And listen, I love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl. But it's like they would thrive a lot better separate. Like, I guarantee it, you know? And it's annoying because, like, I'll have adults in my life, they'll be like, oh, don't say that, don't say that. And I'm like, no. I'm gonna say what needs to be said. They would be better apart. Like, I don't know why they sitting here struggling together. It's dumb. I had a whole trauma situation with church where they was using me as a show pony, which I talked about. Okay, that was very easy. Oh, I threw out the thing. There's a thing that they gave us to like scoop that part out, and I completely threw it out. Anyways, I was being used as a show pony, okay? Because you guys know I sing, I dance, and it's crazy. I don't I don't showcase it, but most people who personally know me know that I do sing, dance, I'm a host. Like, I do that. I've been doing that since I was a kid. And the people at my church, okay, knew that. And there was this one lady in particular that would take me all around and have me showcase these talents, okay? And it was to the point where I was everywhere all the time. You would have thought I was getting paid for this shit. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about her probably getting paid off my back and not giving my parents or me any money for it, because then I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna go for blood, so I'm not even gonna think about that. But anyways, the point is, my trauma was the fact that I was being worked like a dog. I was being a fucking show pony, and I never want to go back to that church again. That's the main reason I stopped going. And it's crazy because I remember one of the things they tried to do was put me in a Haitian folklore like dance situation. And it's funny because I love Haitian folklore dancing now. Like, I love Afrobeat. I love like that tribal stuff. And I'm like, yo, why did I hate this as a kid? This is actually tough. And I'm like, I didn't like it and I wasn't open to it because I didn't like that lady. I didn't like nothing. I didn't want nothing to do with her. And I felt like she was trying it. You know what's crazy? Even as a kid, I always knew when people had shitty ass intentions. But anyhow, I didn't want nothing to do with it. I didn't want nothing to do with her. I was just like, why are you trying to force me to go back somewhere that you clearly see I stopped going? So every Sunday for years, my mother would sit there and pester me. When you go to church, put this dress on. Like, she would literally go to the closet, put this dress on, put that on, put this on. You were going to church, you're doing this, you're doing that. And if it wasn't about church, of her, like regarding her picking my outfits, it would be for something else. School, going to the park, like she would always try to pick my clothes. And I was like, girl, like I'm 11 now, like I'm not wearing what you're telling me to wear. So she would always try to pick my clothes. And it's like, girl, I'm fly. But you see, and then it's funny because that's where my tomboy era emerged. It's crazy. Actually rethinking about all of this, now I understand why I am the way I am. Like, that's probably why I'm always dressed everywhere. Like, I'm overdressed everywhere I go. You tell me the dress code is casual, I'm probably coming business casual. Like, I'm very dressed every single where I go. Heels everywhere. I'm dressed up. I don't care that I'm overdressed. I don't care that everybody's wearing sneakers and I'm wearing heels. That's y'all business. Like, I'm very, very like hyper vigilant about how I'm dressed. Even if I don't have heels on, I'm gonna be more dressed than everybody else. Like, I'm very, very hyper aware about how I'm presented and how I look. Like, listen, like wearing sweats outside is rare for me. Like, I just started doing that and I rarely ever do it, okay? And it's just like, when I was a teen, as a former rebel, I was like, nah, fuck it. And then I became a tomboy. I started dressing like a boy. I started wearing sneakers. That was my sneakerhead era. I was cute though. I was still a little flea. It was a lot that went on. You know, it was her forcing me to go to church. It was her trying to pick out my clothes. It was her trying to force me to do shit that I didn't want to do. You know, now that I think about it, it was silly, but in theory, it went deeper than all that. But now we're cool. You know, that's my hoe. Yeah, I fuck with her. That's the homie. Now that I really think about it, the emphasis really needs to be on my father and his shitty ass actions. And now apparently, he claims he's gonna move to Haiti in the summer. Bitch, I wanna know who's buying the ticket, who's getting the Uber, and who's sending him money, because it ain't gonna fucking be me. Let's keep that's case. So we have Special Solstice and we have Asagari Manami, okay? And essentially both of you guys asked me what my passions and inspirations are, which is very interesting. So inspiration, myself. I guess that sounds cocky, but to be honest, I don't believe in like looking up to people. I have people that I really admire in terms of like, yo, I love what they did. I want to like low-key do that or like do something similar, but like I gave up on having idols a long time ago when every single person I kind of idolized did some fuck shit, okay? I realized that as a kid. So I stopped having the idol situation. When it comes to passions, of course, music, dance, mainly dance, music, that's about it. Those are my only passions. CJ Mood said, when is the meet and greet? When I hit 500K on my main channel, so we need to get to it. Start sharing. And I promise y'all, I'll do it. I hit 500K, we're gonna have a nice little meet and greet. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have all of that. I'm going all out. How do you stay consistent with your channel for years? I have an assistant now, but to be honest, it's all discipline. I'm a Capricorn. It's all we do. I'm extremely disciplined. Now I am on a very strict schedule. I do certain things on certain days. I film reels. I film videos on certain days. I also batch record. I would never film one video on one day unless it's like an emergency, but it's like, yeah, I'll film like 3 to 5 videos in one day, send it to my editor, next day 3 to 5 videos, and then I'm done for the week. So very simple. All right, so now we are gonna let this mask dry. You're supposed to leave it on, I think, for like 20 minutes, but to be honest, I usually leave it on for mad long. This is not a mask for people that can't take it, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like, you feel it. It's kind of like the mask that I did with Teamy, The TV mask was a lot, y'all. The TV mask had me out here like, ow. Okay, but I love the TV mask. The TV mask is actually my favorite mask ever. This one is a close second. Definitely. This one's the second one. TV is the first. The TV mask, hands down the best mask. Sadly, I kind of let it dry out, so. All right, we have CJ Blunt, and he says, what tools do you use for mental health? Take meds and I go to therapy. So I have a psychiatrist and I have a therapist. It's really great. To be honest, I don't believe in self-diagnosing or self-medicating. I feel like if it's minor or if you're in the beginning stages, that's fine, but eventually you're gonna have to go to a professional. Also, I do work out. I'm very, very active, and I think that's what really does help, because endorphins and all of that, serotonin, levels, sleeping at a decent time. I make sure to get at least 9 hours of sleep every day, minimum 8. I don't know how people be out here functioning on 5-6 hours of sleep. If you're one of those people that's out here sleeping 4, 5, 6 hours, that's probably why your mental health is trash. Like, you have to go to sleep. Sleep is very, very essential for function. Okay, so all y'all that be on some no sleep, no, entrepreneur sleep. Okay. You also said tips for staying organized in regards to office space, completing that. Yeah, I'll probably do a whole video on that, so stay tuned. Yeah, Baddie, she said, oh, hey girl, hey Baddie. She said, advice for small YouTubers trying to grow 10K this year. To be honest, stop with the useless fucking videos, bro. Like, I'm tired of small YouTubers doing fucking get to know me tags and vlogs going to Target in Jamaica. Nobody cares about your Jamaica trip, bitch. Unless you're gonna tell niggas how to get a $100 ticket to Jamaica, or you're gonna tell niggas how to steal out of Walmart or Target. Nobody cares. Okay, do things that you know that you're good at. If you know you're a good storyteller, crank out them story times. I'm tired of these big YouTubers talking about some story times are dead. No, the fuck they're not. Look at Oh That's T. Look at Life with Simone. What the fuck are you talking about? Story times are not dead. People are still genuinely interested in story time. Okay? Y'all need to just get it where you get. If you know you're really good at financial advice, if you're a realtor, if you're into cars, if you're into cooking, get it where you live. Whatever you're good at, make that whatever it is that you're making content about. Don't sit here knowing damn well you are a traveling nurse who's interested in cooking, but you want to make makeup videos. First of all, your life not aligned, you're not gonna have the time, and then you have a passion for something completely different, but you want to make content on something else just because you see that it's getting views, because you want to be them girls. No. If you literally see something's popping, it doesn't mean you go and do it just because it gets views. Because I guarantee you, I fall into that pit where it's like, oh, well, these videos are getting views, let me go do it. But it's like, I wasn't passionate enough. I didn't care for it, so I didn't keep up with it. And then I sat here and I wasted all these hours doing this damn content. It is what it is. People make mistakes. But when it comes to smaller creators, y'all can't afford to be making these types of mistakes, because it's like, y'all got legitimate jobs, right? Like, y'all have kids, y'all have shit on the line, right? So that's my biggest advice to y'all. Know what you're good at and monetize that shit, okay? Stop seeing what other people are doing and be like, oh, well, this is getting views, let me do that. No, okay? Actually do what you're passionate about and do what you're good at and monetize that. You will grow a lot faster. You also asked, what is your most favorite segment on this channel? To be honest with you, it's the advice. I'm really good advice giver, and I like giving advice to people that don't talk back, that actually do the shit. And to be quite honest, I don't know if you guys are listening to me. I don't know if you guys are taking my advice or not. So it's like I'm just talking to a brick wall, and at this point it's like what I do every day anyway, which a lot of people are probably gonna take this as shade in my real life. But to be honest, I feel like I'm constantly giving advice to a lot of people in my real life that don't take my fucking advice, okay? From my parents, my friends, to some of my family members. So it's like I get to actually give advice to people that actually care for it. At least I'm making money from it, so it has to be the advice. The story times are extremely enjoyable, so that comes as a very close second, or honestly I think they're on the same lane. I love the story times. The only thing is, I'm realizing that I have stories for a lifetime and I just can't remember them because they're all linked to trauma, and that's a problem because I didn't notice how much trauma I'd really been through until this year just started. Well, this year it's only 25 days into the new year, right? By the time you guys see this, is more than likely gonna be February. It is the first month of the new year, and me and one of my childhood best friends were going through memory lane, right? And we were going through our middle school yearbook. And I'm like, why the hell I don't remember most of these people? Like, I remember them as soon as I saw them, but it's like there's people that I remembered from middle school no matter what, but there was all these people that we were talking about. I'm like, I don't remember this teacher, I don't remember these people. And then she would tell me a story, or she would be like, oh, remember when this happened? I'm like, oh my God. Now that I think about it, this school was horrible. And I was a Catholic school. Comment down below, Catholic school people. Catholic school is not all rainbows and butterflies. A lot of people think they're doing their kids a favor by putting them in a Catholic school. You're really not. It's a bunch of pretentious fucks that think they're better than everybody. And shockingly, I went to a predominantly black one, and it was even worse. Okay, from being bullied by adults and children, and it was just like, damn. That's probably why I can't remember any stories from there for real, because it's like, I didn't have such a nice time. I did have such a nice time. You know, so now I'm remembering things. I had to write a lot of that shit down. I'm like, oh my God. Alright, so story times are really fun because they don't require planning. It's a story, right? Unless you're making up stories. But I love me a story time because I can just get up in front of the camera and be like, alright, y'all, so this is what happened to me in high school, college, da-da-da, this nigga did this bitch did that, rah, rah. Perfect, love it. Everything else is just there. I'm not gonna lie, it's just there. Alrighty. So Peach Pie ASMR says, how is Sage doing? She's good. Probably behind the door waiting for me to open it because that's her. Next one is Chef Bree. I wanted to know, as a full-time YouTube and consultant, what does your day-to-day schedule look like? Do you work when you want, or is there a strict schedule? I'm supposed to do a full-blown video on this, and I keep forgetting. Bro, the video list for this channel was disgustingly long. I have no idea why I keep forgetting to do these videos, and they're on the list. Okay, they're on the list. But anyways, so I do have a strict schedule. I wake up at a certain time, I go to the gym at a certain time, I come home by a certain time, I do shower at a certain time. My eating schedule is flexible, but I do have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I try to make it a point, but I do snack throughout the day. But anyways, I do things on certain days in terms of, like, I have a film day, I have a upload day, I have a reels day, like, so as of right now, because I've kind of been shifting it around because me and my sister are kind of working things out. But as of right now, my video filming day for YouTube is Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my Instagram reel filming days. And then Mondays are my upload day. Like, I upload everything to YouTube or anything like that. It would be really great if Instagram would give me the ability to schedule my reels. I heard it just came out and it's rolling out slowly. Bitch, roll it out faster. And Fridays are usually the days, for now, that me and my assistant have just agreed on, that she sends me all the content that she has. So everything is strategically planned a certain way. Media hustle, as you can see, I don't be posting like that, and I'm trying to work on it. But to be quite honest with you, I don't have the passion to post on that social media channel. Unless you gotta be real with yourself. So I had to figure out something else with that. But it don't matter. I'm still getting booked. I'm still busy, bitch. It's still making money. But the point is, yeah, it's pretty planned. I have so much shit to do. My dance job is Tuesdays and Thursdays, and yeah, that's why I chose to record reels that day. I used to film Wednesdays and Thursdays, but I moved it up a little bit so she can have more time to edit. So again, I'll be doing like a calendar blocking video, because like everything's like on my phone. It tells me like sleep, eat, wake up, shower, dance, drive. Like it tells me everything to do. It's hilarious. Manny B. So this one's interesting. I'm probably gonna do a whole video on this. I actually already wrote it down. How do you cope with mental illness and friend relationships? I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. My immediate family and friends do not understand when I have my lows, and that's not me deciding to have a bad day. All right. So, I'm gonna do a whole video on that just for you, because that is a hard one. And also, I believe that also needs to be talked about, because I feel like a lot of people just think mental illness is depression and anxiety, forgetting that there's a whole wide spectrum of mental illness. And people just throw us by the wayside and think that we're crazy. So girl, I got you. Oh my God, Farrah St. Louis says, which channel is your favorite out of the three? I love all of them, but Chronicles of a Zoe is my favorite because you speak more Creole there. Chronicles of a Zoe is my favorite channel. I love y'all though. Chronicles of a Zoe is my favorite channel. I'm not even I'm not gonna stunt. If I had to choose one YouTube channel to focus on and grow, I love that channel. Even my assistant was like, I love editing for that channel. I'm like, girl, I love that channel too. There's a spirit in that damn channel. I'm telling you, that channel is my baby. I love that channel a lot. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. If y'all like that channel more, if you like this channel more, if you like my main channel more, it doesn't matter to me. okay? Tyler Marie. So I have two non-related questions. What is your favorite Joey Duet File song? And what advice would you give to 20 to 25-year-old self? First of all, I didn't even say it right. Joey Duet File. Okay? I gotta, you can't say Joey Duet File like that. You gotta, Joey Duet File. Okay, you gotta sing it. Alright. My favorite Joey Duet File song has to be, first of all, the song that put me onto it was La Pomme. I loved me some La Pomme. That was my shit. But my favorite one now is Comme Avant. How have I never danced to that on Instagram yet? That's wild. That's real. I just thought about that right now. I'm shocked I never danced to that. But yeah, that's my shit. I love that song. We gotta play it right now. That's my shit. That's my shit. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, yeah. I act the fool. Woo! When I hear some Joey Duet File. What advice would I give to my 20 to 25-year-old self? Oh my God. Not everything is about you. That is the best advice I could say I learned from 20 to 25. Not everything is about you. I feel like a lot of us, like, we take things way too personal. We'll see that our friends are not talking to us. We'll see that, I don't know, maybe someone wrote a tweet or a status and maybe we just got out of a conversation with that person. We're like, oh, you talking shit. Oh, you got a problem. Oh, say it to my face. Or, you know, we just, I feel like a lot of us, we take things way too personal. And I'm realizing, I did realize from 20 to 25, not everything's about me. I can't say half y'all names, so if I'm skipping the names, it's because I can't say it or I just forgot. I apologize in advance, even though we're like way into the video. Okay, whatever came of the promoters or people who did you wrong when you went to host the carnival, or okay, basically you mean the Haitian Flag Day situation in Philly. Jasmine, okay. So I had a phone call with the girl's father, the one that had fucked me over. And basically he was trying to tell me that I had everything wrong and the way I was portraying everything was not how it was. Girl, I'm surprised I didn't run to the camera and drag them in. Now, hey, that, I'm not even gonna get mad about that right now because I'll be sitting here for another hour. We're not even gonna get into that, all right? Do you think your degrees have aided you well in your career? Do you want any more degrees? Don't specify what. Absolutely, because I have a communications degree with a concentration in broadcast journalism. I originally wanted to be a radio host, but when you have a communications degree, you can do anything in media, and this is all media. YouTube, social media, all essentially is media, and my master's is in public relations. So I practically do marketing all day, every day. I am in the public and I am relating. Even though I know that's not really what it is, but you guys understand. Luckily for me, I went to college for something that I was truly interested in, and social media fell into my lap, and social media has a lot to do with broadcast journalism. Most influencers have been to school for broadcast journalism, if not that, videography or film, something in that nature, because it literally all goes hand in hand. If I did have to go back to school, it would probably be for psychology, or I would probably get a certification for life coaching. But to be honest, I need to stop fucking playing and stop trying to go back to school for shit because it's ridiculous at this point. But we'll see. Yvana Johnson, I'm 22 and plan on moving out later this year by the time I'm 23, and excited as I'm to live on my own. I worry about living alone as a woman. I definitely don't want a roommate, but would you recommend buying a weapon? Honestly, I've lived alone since I was 22, 23. I ain't died yet. But if it's gonna make you feel safer and it's legal in your state, I mean, why not? Like, it is what it is, right? If you can get it and it's gonna make you feel fine, it is, you know. But also make sure you know how to use the weapon, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people be all weapon happy. They be all like, oh, let me get a weapon. It's gonna make me feel great. It's gonna make me feel safe. But then it's like, do you know how to use the weapon? Also, can you legally have the weapon? Also, can you actually get to that weapon in case of emergencies? That's what a lot of people need to take in consideration. You could have that weapon locked away in the safe, but somebody could literally come in the house and get on top of you and do whatever it is they need to do, and the shit is locked away in the safe. How you gonna get to that shit in the safe? In your closet or under the bed? So you gotta be mindful of these types of things. Yeah, it's in the house, but motherfuckers can catch you by surprise. So do you plan on dyeing your locks anytime soon? I've thought about it. But probably not, because my hair is extremely healthy and I do not want anything to jeopardize that. But if I did want to choose a color, it'd probably be like a burnt orange color or like a copper color. I love that color so much. But I probably do like a temporary color or like a wax color, but I don't know if that works well on locks. I don't know. All right, last question. Do you believe in marriage? Absolutely. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I do want to be married someday. Hopefully me and my man make it to that point. I'm sure we will. I think that marriage is not for everyone, to be honest with you, but I feel like it is an essential part of families. Like, I feel like if you're gonna have a kid, you should be married. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just my personal opinion on it. But yeah, I do believe in marriage. So this is practically, yeah, it is dry. It's practically breaking and on my shoulder, so we're gonna wash it off. All right, guys, so my face is washed and I'm feeling great. Now it's time for the steamer. I love this thing. Shout out to Sundya. She got this for me last Christmas. It is from Vanity Planet. It is the best thing ever that you will ever use for your face. And if you have sinuses, bro, I was like zoin. Okay, I had like a double infection. Okay, after that Philadelphia nonsense. And I used this to unclog me because nothing was unclogging me. I used this a couple times to unclog me. So, yeah, amazing. Love it. Ooh, it's already giving me the style. Now, you can put a towel over yourself and like really get that action, but I'm not gonna do all of that because no, like I don't like being hot. It's already pretty warm in here because of the heat. And really nice, you can like adjust these nozzles so it could go up more or down more. Of course, everything's gonna be linked down below. And this shit is hot. That's why I'm like, we don't need no towel, girl. So beautiful. This shit just makes me feel like I'm at a spa. You feel luxurious. All right, y'all. So my face is nice and steamed. Woo! I feel like I just went to a sauna. I did that for a full like 5 minutes. I usually don't do it for like 3 to 2 because I can't take it, but I did 5 minutes this time. That was a lot. All right, so now we're on to the final chapter, which is oils and serums. Now, to be honest, I stopped putting lotion on my face, but since my face has been peeling and all that shit lately, I have been putting lotion on my face, but we're not gonna do that tonight. We're just gonna do serums per usual. So we're gonna use the Kiehl's Cannabis Sweet Sativa Oil. This shit is expensive as fuck, right? That's usually what I use, but we're not. We're actually gonna use the Foy oil. And we're going to use this Kiehl Super Multi-Corrective Eye Opening Serum. And we're going to use this Jelly Facial Serum, Cactus, Water, and Pear. I actually got this from Dollar Tree. If you guys see these, grab them. They're incredible. From the pump ones, like the facial hydrators and things, like beautiful. I might grab one of these too. Yeah, I'll grab the... Oh, let's not do the lactic acid. Let's just do the hydrator with jojoba and vitamin E. Grab these if you see them at your Dollar Tree. And we're gonna do the freight oil. So I'm gonna eat after this. I can't wait. First, we're gonna go with the oil. Remember, we are not drying our face. We are not doing any of that. Going straight in with 1 drop of oil. My skin's been loving this routine, I ain't gonna lie. I do more to my face than I do my hair, which is insane. My hair just get washed, leave-in conditioner, Haitian castor oil, and I go. Like, and that's crazy, because I'm like, sometimes I even skip the leave-in conditioner. I just put Haitian castor oil in it. Like, that's insane to think about. Like, I do way more to my face. We're gonna mix these. Facial hydrator and the serum. So this is the pear and this is the hydrator. 2 pumps. This is low-key a lot, to be honest, but since we just stripped our face down, bro, my face got lighter. Like, it looks like a whole shade lighter. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, probably not, but it's like, it's glowing. Oh, beautiful. Smells beautiful. And then we're gonna go in with the eye corrective serum. Now listen, I don't have bags under my eyes, but we wanna prevent that. And honestly, my best friend works at a lab. Okay, shout out to you, Jess, and she gave this to me as a gift. So, bitch, we gonna use it. Could never be too careful. Y'all remember the first time I saw bags under my eyes, I was like, what? It's because I didn't sleep. I was like, this is crazy. This is what people who don't sleep look like. Like, clearly I know what people who don't sleep look like, but like, I ain't see what no sleep look like on me because I get my fucking sleep. And even when I don't get sleep, I don't look like that. I forgot why I didn't sleep. I was sick or something like that. I was like, oh nah, I'm starting to look crazy. I was like, oh no. I've had puffy eyes before. All right, and that's it, guys. We have concluded the updated face routine for 2023. I'm gonna be doing this all year. So if I look 5 or 10 years younger, that's why. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed. I hope you guys got all your answers to your questions. I meant to say all your questions answered, but I tried to finesse it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you guys so much for 10K on this channel. Next stop, 15K, feel me? 15, can I get 15? Can I get 20? Can I get 100K? I'd love another plaque. I want 2 more plaques. By the end of the year, we're gonna be working super duper hard, okay? No stop. Don't stop. We're not stopping this year, okay? Make sure you guys follow my other 2 channels. My main channel deals with rants, reactions, and commentary on Black social issues, and my Haitian channel deals with Haitian politics, voodoo, and folklore. Everything you need is gonna be linked down below, and I do have a Patreon for more support. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I love you guys so very much, and I'ma see y'all next time. Bye!